When we came in, sir, we think we had about 40 guys occupying positions all the way around the objective area, snipers, all the way around, ringing the objective area, along this ridge, all the way back, along through here, and also on top of the objective. And this is generally where you came in on the helipad, this general area here, just to be north. The lead company got pinned down initially. When we brought in the second company, it also got pinned down, trying to move up through this way. We were receiving extensive sniper fire as well as mortar fire, sir. The folks that were up here were able to identify mortar fire coming from down here, but because we didn't have the 81s up here, we could not suppress that fire down here. We continued to, the lead company came on around, and about the third company came in, started moving up. By noon, we were able to have a company occupy a block position here, generally a company would occupy a block position here, and Alpha company was still in this general area here. Because of the number of bad guys we saw up on the hill, 5 to 10 people, we brought in an airstrike. We moved up by 14:30. We had secured this objective. By 16:30, we brought the entire battalion up and secured the organized.
Is that when you ground linked up here?
Sir?
Is that when you ground linked up here?
No, sir. 14:30. We had two companies on the objective. 14:30. They linked up. We had elements from the Alpha Company that come up on this side over here, and elements from Charlie Company, as well as people from Bravo Company.
Just pretty much crumble all together.
We think they pretty much crumbled, sir. Once we got on top, once we put the airstrike in, we're still on resistance.
Did you take a lot of prisoners up there, or did they get melted?
No, sir. There was nothing. There was not one bad guy on top of the hill when we got up here. Once we put the airstrike
all left.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We had already hit this about 3 times before they ever got here. The AC-130 gunships and Apaches, because we were getting mortared at Clayton, Quarry Heights, and this is where we thought it was coming from.
What sort of casualties did you take?
Sir, we had 2 KIAs and 13 WIAs moving up onto the hill. And we had 4 additional casualties.
Most of them were from small arms or from mortars?
Some from small arms, sir. Most from gunshot wounds. We had one combat lifesaver per squad. It really became very, very critical for us because we suffered 24 heat casualties that we had to evacuate because we didn't have a good dehydration program before we left Fort Bragg. We had a number of people just go down trying to get up this hill. I'm not sure if you can see the relief on the hill as you flew in here. For example, it took Alpha Company 3.5 hours to move from here all the way up to the top of the hill, so not almost virtually non-stop. So having one combat lifesaver per squad, I think it.
Almost all of those heat casualties came right back to the
Yes, sir. 16 of them came back.
I got the IDs in them.
We're entering Fort Cimarron here.
We assaulted from the south here, back on D-Day. And we took building by building all through here. And then there's a large danger area here and here. Our Alpha Company was down here, our Bravo Company air assaulted here, and we realized that we could not go across here and assault without getting a large number of our folks killed. So we approximately, about a squad-size element was held up here. We chased most of them away, but a squad here. Some pretty good sniper fire and some automatic weapon fire. So we called in some gunships, AC-130, and some OE-37s to rocket that area. You'll see that these barracks up here are just literally devastating. We pulled our guys down here after the main portion task force left a week ago. We pulled just a platoon down to secure this area here. This is where most of the ammunition and equipment storage were. We left the platoon plus here to secure the area, and then went back into the city in Patia. We secured this area for the whole time. What we've done is 36 hours ago, we came back into the area to attempt to confirm some reports of caches and PDF and DB locations in the area. Since then, we've had a lot of activity with the locals. They've been very cooperative and friendly, but we haven't found any PDF and DB. Turned in some weapons and some ammunition, but again, no enemy contact. They've done a search and attack in this area. Today, we got a UMEP on a possible large cache down in the San Diego village. So I've given that mission to Charlie Company, commander. He's going to take us a platoon down there. They're going to go down and reinforce with some 50 cals and some a deuce and a half and a 60mm mortar.
In the beginning, some journalists and American civilians were being held inside the hotel by forces loyal to General Manuel Noriega and the PDF. The 2nd Battalion came in, secured the outer perimeter of the building, fired a couple of LAWs and AT-4s to take out a sniper on the 3rd floor, went inside the building and secured the entire building. Involved in securing the building, they busted open a lot of doors to secure the rooms behind them, and they did quite a bit of damage to the lobby itself. Most of that damage has been repaired now, barely 5 days after fighting has stopped here.
Second Lieutenant William Sheehy, HHE 4th of 325 Airborne Infantry Regiment. We're here at Patia Airport, just outside of Panama City. Patia Airport was first taken by the Rangers, or excuse me, by the SEALs. They came in and took out Noriega's jet and his hangar. Followed by them were the Rangers, and then we relieved them in place on the 22nd of December, 1989. Remains of 3 aircraft sit here where the SEALs initiated their assault on the 20th of December. And this is the same location, and I believe 4 SEALs did die taking out the hangar. The quarter-ton Jeep stands where it was last parked as the SEALs moved through. Bullet holes are still prevalent along the walls of Bravo Company and Alpha Company's building area. From where I stand here, the close proximity of Patia Airport, about 80 meters from our location, is the fence line, and beyond that is the airstrip itself. Our mission was to move out through the back gates of the airfield, down in front of these buildings here, across the bridge, taking a left, moving up into Panama City itself. The goal of our mission was to secure food warehouses designated by President Andara from looters and any PDF people that were still in the vicinity. This was first accomplished on the 22nd of December. Starting at about 2,300 hours, we moved out with 2 companies from the 82nd Airborne.
The location we're in right now is the area around the Vatican Embassy. We've been here since Christmas Eve when Noriega sought asylum inside the embassy. We're still here. There are 2 bad guys still in there, Gaitan and the Castillos. I guess the subject here will be areas that we've occupied and battle damage assessment. To my front is the Catholic school. I believe it's a high school we've occupied and used as a headquarters during the siege here at or during the occupation of this area inside, as well as the latrines. Buildings that we've occupied for overwatch positions, sniper positions, and observation positions is this building here to the corner here, which is the west side of the Vatican Embassy. The top floor of the parking lot, you can probably see one of my scouts. That's an overwatch position which looks into the west wall of the Vatican Embassy. We keep a squad up there at all times. The parking garage below him, we've kept as many as a platoon to 2 platoons billeted there. It's an empty parking garage, and we've used that. On the east wall of the Vatican Embassy, there's another condominium here, and it's another one of my scout positions. Looks over the wall right into the east side of the Vatican Embassy. We've kept as many as 1 to 2 platoons. To the south of the Vatican Embassy, you'll notice a large red and white condominium building. The top floor of that, the 22nd floor, there's an apartment up there that we use. That's Roberto Duran, the boxer's apartment. From what I understand, he's been paid for a month's lease for that apartment. There's no furniture in it. It's an empty shell of an apartment. He cut on the water and electricity for comfort for the squad of scouts that's up there. We use that as an overwatch and a sniper position. Also, I failed to mention, in the building just east of the Vatican, where the parking garage is, we use the 10th floor. We've rented 2 rooms up there, apartment, I believe it's Alpha and Delta. 2 shell apartments, no furniture in them. We use those for overwatch positions also. Patia Airport.